Hi, this is Digital Femme and welcome to my channel. So in this video, I want to talk about how important it is to really have balance in your life, regardless of the job you have or the responsibilities or obligations you have in your life. It's really important to make sure that you have time to self-reflect and, most importantly, unplug from electronics. Now, if you want to know more about what I want to share about that, then continue watching. Hi, thanks for staying. So I believe this is the 37th video I'm doing in the 1-1-66-day challenge. And what that is I've chosen to do one thing for 1 hour a day for 66 days straight. I thought of applying that concept to jumpstarting this YouTube channel that I started in 2008. Today, I really wanted to talk about the importance of really finding balance. Personally, no kidding, I pretty much live in a digital world. I've been working remotely on and off for over a decade. Currently, I am a digital strategy consultant. I also work as a digital strategist full-time for a marketing agency in Toronto, and we are really quite busy, which is a good thing. What I've realized about myself is on weekends, especially now that I work full-time, I used to be, I guess, a consultant or more like freelance for them. And I found when I started working for this marketing agency, I would work as much as I can because there was a lot of work to be done. And that also involved working late into the night and especially on weekends. Now, because I turned full-time, I had to reevaluate, was I going to continue doing that, because I was already starting to feel burnt out. I'm grateful for the opportunity for employment, being full-time, and of course that comes with benefits, which is really great. But I also realized that my time is really more important than anything else. I wanted to control how I spent my times off of work, or not during work hours. And not only that, I also wanted to make sure that as a full-time employee, regardless of how busy the agency is and what was required, I am only willing to personally compromise my time depending on how I feel. Of course, I'm going to put in 40 hours a week. Of course, I'm going to reasonably work beyond those hours, as long as I don't feel like I am compromising myself. Just lately, I've decided, you know what? I am Digital Femme. I'm constantly, Monday to Friday, I'm in front of a laptop, as is many of you. Whether or not I want that or not, I don't have a choice because I work remotely, and that's the only way how I connect with our team. And not only that, that's how I work. Everything that is done online. I had to make a point that on weekends, I will unplug. And that's not so easy to do. So today's Saturday. So today I've decided, you know what? I am going to completely unplug from the internet or from being anywhere near a laptop for as long as I can, for today anyway. I feel like I've achieved that, other than making this YouTube channel. But other than that, I'm actually proud that I've been able to stay away. Since I bought a digital piano yesterday, I spent my time on that, practicing. I also spent time decluttering. There's always decluttering to do. I'm going to make a point that on weekends and after work hours, I will unplug. I will spend time doing things that aren't digital, like getting back to practicing my guitar and the piano and writing. And today I felt really good about that. I felt really good about spending time away from a screen. I forgot how good that felt. I also was able to go out and meet a friend for like lunch/coffee. And then, oh, lo and behold, there was another friend, and it was great because they both knew each other. It was a really great reunion for both of them. And I also enjoyed being part of their conversation, listening to how they engage, the topics that they were discussing. Overall, it was a really, really great day. I spent like 3.5 hours in a cafe with them, and I couldn't ask for two more better people to spend a Saturday afternoon with, to be honest. Everything just worked out perfectly. And I would not have had that experience today if I just stayed in front of my laptop feeling like, oh, I have to work so that I could front load stuff for Monday, when you know what? Nobody is going to die. Whether or not something gets done because there's a deadline, in reality, nobody is going to die. Clients are human. And unless there's something pressing or that we promised, I'm sorry, I come first. It's important that you come first in your life. I mean, I'm not saying that if you have a family and you have children or parents you have to take care of, that's up to you. Like if you want, I'm not saying that you shouldn't put them first. I'm not saying that. I'm just speaking for myself that I come first in my life. And I don't have young kids. I am not married. I am not like in a like relationship where I'm obligated to do things. No, I'm actually very lucky. I've been in relationships like that. I have had younger children. Fortunately for me, they're grown. One of them is grown. We have to take accountability and responsibility for our own lives, our own thoughts, our own feelings, just our mindset. And I've come to the point in my life where this is my mindset. So going back to, I'm not saying that you shouldn't put anybody in front of you and you should be, however you want to call it, but this is just for me. I'm just sharing you that at this point in my life, I do come first, because if I don't take care of myself, if I don't feel full or complete, which I always am, but I need to be rested. I want to make sure that I have put in time to be creative. I find that creativity is important to me for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's important to everybody, but particularly for me, if I don't do something creative or channel or express something in some way, then I already feel a misbalance, and that is just me. So if you are listening to this and you have parents to take care of or children, or that is your life, this video is just here to remind you that do take time out to honor yourself if you can. And I get it. I have friends that are so busy, they have young children, and then they're busy, and then they have obligations to like a spouse, or I totally get that. That could have been my life. However, my life was such that, and then I started realizing, you know what? I'm going to choose. Now, is it for everybody? No, it's not. I'm just sharing you my life, So, and I really love the life I have. I love that I am on my own, and I do have support from a lot of people, emotionally, psychologically, mentally. But most of that support I've learned to get from within lately. I do not discredit people who have supported me in the past. Absolutely not. I'm so grateful for them, and you know who you are. I can start calling out names, but I just also know that I've done a lot of self-work, and it's paid off a lot. And I'm just really excited to share that, wow, when you take the time to do self-work, yes, you make compromises for whatever compromise you do, but ultimately the end goal is to improve myself and to find to put out a clear path where I know that the things around me support my happiness. And not only do they support my happiness, but I carve out, or I choose to have things around me so that I can be happy. And it's not that I need things to be happy. Absolutely not. Although, of course, there are also material things that I like. I'm not saying that I don't. There's some level, like, but I can do without them. I can actually just sit within myself, and I just feel so blessed. And I'm just so grateful for the life I have. I'm so grateful for all the journey that I've gone through and still continue to do. And anything, like, if people were to look at my life, and some of them might say, oh wow, that was hard, or this must have been hard, or how did you do it? You just, I don't know, you just have a positive mindset. A positive mindset goes such a long way. And through having a positive mindset and knowing that everything is just going to work out the way they work out, and when I found that I was in a state or a period where other people would feel that, it's not such a great thing, I never saw it that way. I saw it as like neutral. Like, I could point out and I could say three-dimensional words. Oh, right now, this is how the situation is. But honestly, the way I felt just didn't really give attention to anything negative, other than living in the moment and knowing that everything was just going to get better regardless. Like, I didn't even think about anything. And it does. It absolutely gets better. And then it doesn't even have to get better. You just make it better by just deciding it is good. You just have to decide in your mind that right now, at a very moment, at any given time, regardless of what you see that you have or you don't have, or you experience what you don't want to experience, or what you do, you just have to trick your mind, or state that, nope, I'm good. Everything I appreciate. I'm grateful. I'm alive. The next day is going to be better because I'm going to make it better. And you know what? You don't have to see something. You don't have to see something good to know that it is good. You just have to decide that it is good. You just have to decide in your head that everything's going to be okay. Everything is okay. And then every time you make that statement and you feel it and you believe it, it is so. This is not new. I'm just, I guess, explaining, or not explaining, but sharing with you that it's happened to me, that I can actually make a statement in my mind and feel it, and that is my reality, and then it becomes my reality. I mean, you can call it what you want, a law of attraction or mind over matter, blah, blah, blah. There's books about it, YouTube channels, documentaries, yada, yada. But yeah, it absolutely is. So anyway, with that said, just wanted to share it. And plus, this is, I'm doing this 1/166-day challenge, and this is I think my 37th video. I really got to go back and check because it could be my 39th right now. I don't know at this point. I have to count back. But I really hope everybody has a great day, and I hope that this message or whatever I shared resonated with even just one person. That's all that really matters, is that I love making YouTube videos. It doesn't matter what people think. Do I need to be perfect in my content or delivery or whatever, my background, my lighting, my audio? That doesn't even matter to me anymore, because you know what? I really enjoy talking. And the fact that I can talk and use my iPhone as a video camera and then just upload something and contribute content. And doesn't even matter to me if people rate this content as what. It doesn't matter to me, because I get to do what I want to do, and it just feels good. And that is all I know. And I love knowing that. So if this video resonated with you, or you're kind of curious as to, what other videos am I going to come up with, then go ahead and consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. So everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for visiting, and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.